I've been at this for a long time. We've gone through employees, people that are just part-time, they're working just because they need some money and not necessarily caring about what they do. Like most companies out there, like every company out there, at some point you're just throwing people at work to get it done, to finish up a project, to make some money, whatever. We're at a point now where we can be really selective in who works for us and why they work for us and what's the culture of the company. And I have to say that the group of people that we have, it's so easy to orchestrate. It's easy for me to design. It's easy for me to create spaces like this because I simply have to walk each of them through what we're doing and they seem to get it. So for example, Karen, who is our lead artist, she is really the one that makes me look good. Landscaper Jody does that with all the organic materials, but with all the hardscape, Karen is really in charge of making me look good. She brings the vision once I lay it out and I talk elevation, I talk space, and we're gonna have this here, we're gonna have this here, and this is what's going on. That's when Karen takes over and puts her love into a project. The stonework, the tile work, the coping work, a lot of that rock, the coloring, the carving in the words, that's both of us, but it's mostly her. She does almost exclusively all of that with a helper. And this particular project was all done by Karen and Jesse. It's amazing when I look at all of the surfaces and everything that happened. I step one back and I think of the substructure and what's underneath. And once all those footings are poured in place and there's that steel sticking out of the ground, those walls have to be built. And I think about Kaylee and Katie, two of the most awesome block workers that I've ever had at 18 and 21 years old. And these girls did a phenomenal job. The homeowner here even made a comment of, I can't believe how well they did. And they put them in the places and the right thing, and it all just worked. It's a really good feeling to have people like that I can trust by once we get it to this place. Jesse and Karen took over and made it look beautiful. Kaylee and Katie took over and they did the substructure right. I look at Rick. Rick virtually mixed every bucket of mud here for all of these, the footings and all the stonework and the concrete and all of that. And I think of the amount of love and patience that he had to put into that, and the hundreds of bags of 94-pound bags of cement and probably thousands of shovels of sand into a mixer, adding the exact amount of water, the exact amount of right time to be able to create the mud that then Karen could carve and shape and Jesse could carve and shape, and that even Katie carved and shaped, and the tikis and all of that stuff. It takes an amazing team, and this is an amazing team. That all of the pieces, all of it, the plumbing. So let's talk Mark and the plumbing underground. Now this all works because Mark was able to put it together in such a way that everything from 4-inch pipe to 1.5-inch pipe works seamlessly together. When you look at that, and you look at then the other people that were involved, and there were certainly some other helpers involved that did the wheeling and did the shoveling and did the this and that, all of those people as well, which would be Kyle and Daniel, and there's a few others that were involved. Really important stuff. Of course, I was here and I was involved in all of it as well. But you bring a team of people together like that, and literally magic happens. This was created with a small group of people doing it all. Not subcontracted, not contracted labor, not big machinery. Most of it was gut, heart, and soul. Digging, shaping, moving, pushing, blocking, building, stoning, creating. And this is what you get. And that's what makes us so special. That's what makes this team of people unbelievable. Because they can put their heart and soul and their love into this and create it, come out here every day and sing in the rain and have a good time and scream and yell and dance and play and horse around and build this. That's something to be said for people like that. It's amazing.